Hi dollies, I hope you are having a beautiful day. So today's review is going to be on one of our newer releases. This is going to be Pullip Evangeline. And as always, you all, I'm going to give you my honest opinion regarding this release and give you any helpful information. So let us get started. So Evangeline is supposed to be a rabbit themed release, but more on the sexy side. She kind of reminds me of one of those girls that would belong in a burlesque showing. I don't know why, but that's what she reminds me of. So let's talk about this headpiece and we'll take it from there. So her headpiece here are little cute, let me take this off gently, very cute bunny ears made out of like that plush material. And there is no fallout of the fur. Fake fur, let me say that, fake fur. And this is really great quality actually. You could actually bend the ears if you like, or keep them like this. And then the band piece here, I'm just gonna call it the band, the headband piece here, is also bendable. Both parts have wires that you could just put around her little hair bun. And then to the front here, we have this very pretty, great quality bow with teal and some pink on the sides here. And then we have this long tulle piece that goes down. Honestly, this headpiece is really great quality. I don't anticipate this falling apart or anything like that, so I don't really have anything negative to say about this. That's just my opinion. It's pretty good. Okay, now this wig, let's show you how she looks like without that headpiece. So this wig, let's talk about the color first and then we'll talk about the style. So the wig color is like a rose gold color, and basically the way that this is styled is two long curly strands of hair. I cannot talk today, it's been a long day, you all, you have to forgive me. And they're loose curls, and then we do have these loose little strands of hair too on the sides of her wig here. And as you can see, this big lump, you can't miss that. And the way that this is styled is basically, it seems like it was like hairsprayed and it was just like curled this way. And you can see this thing is like very, very frizzy. One of the things that we need to talk about with curls on these wigs is that they get very, very frizzy. And another thing is, unfortunately, when it comes to quality control, a lot of times they differ from the ones that you might get. So they might actually look better than what I have or worse than what I have, or maybe even the same. So your curl up here might be poofier, might be more higher, lower. Trust me, I've seen it all. So no two wigs are the same. And but of course they're gonna have this little lump to the top of that's gonna stay the same. So what am I going to tell you about this wig? Just be very careful with it because, like I said, it really gets frizzy like this, like quickly. And then, of course, she has bangs to the front. Is that my hair tangled on her? I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry, you all. You all probably were like, Scarlett, you're not seeing that. I know, I missed that. I have no idea. So, yeah, see her without my hair on the way. I guess my hair is everywhere, too. So, let's talk about this face up. Face up, what I love about her is that she has a lot of color to her face. You could see there's just a lot of blush, and I think it works perfectly with her because of the color of her skin and because of the color of her wig. She is actually a little bit more tan than some of the other Pullip releases. She's not as pale, so I do like that she's not like on the paler side that sometimes looks sickly, especially with this kind of color of wig. So she's very, very nicely tanned, and you can see the blushes here on her cheeks. Then we have it here to the middle of her nose. And then you can see the color here as well on her eyes. She has more of that pink with some brown. Just very, very natural looking. Not too out there. And then the eyebrows are thick but innocent. I think they're very cute. I like her eyebrows. And then the color of her eye chips are very pretty blue. And she has these really pretty flowers in the inside of her eye chips. And then when you close her eyes, you get these very beautiful teal turquoise eyelids, and they're glossy. Actually, no, I'm kidding, they're matte. They're not glossy, so they might look shiny on camera, but they're matte in real life. Okay, open. Okay, making sure. And then she has these very pretty peachy lips. Okay, now let's talk about the stock. So look at this very cute piece that we have here. So she has this very cute choker. This pink choker is held in the back by Velcro. The choker piece is made by a satin material with some like beads that were added on there to make it look like pearl, with this very pretty chain here that dangles there. But the most perfect part about this piece is, I hope my camera could catch it, if not I'll tell you, that pendant actually says I love shopping. Like, how flipping cute is that? Like, I think we all love shopping. Like, this is very cute. I personally, this is my opinion, you all could tell me if you think differently, I wish this would have said something else, like maybe something related to her being a bunny, like hopping, or I don't know. I guess my brain is all over the place. I just felt like she's more of a bunny. I don't really see her as like a shopping type of girl. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think in the comment section. So very great quality. I don't anticipate this falling apart or anything like that. Let's talk about the stock. So I'm letting you all know this now. The way you could style her, there's two different ways. I'm only going to show you one way, and the reason that is because for me to show you the second way, I will have to take this bow off, and me and my OCD would drive me crazy. I don't want to tie this back and then it's not perfect and it's going to drive me crazy. Trust me, I don't know why. I've always been like this, even as I was like a little girl. Like, these little things are things that I pay attention to. So I'm going to tell you that underneath all of this, you could style her with just a corset and some bloomers, which makes her more into the adult theme end side of things. She's more into the adult theme. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. She's more adult theme on that side, but I'm gonna keep her like this. I like her like this. She's more innocent this way. That's just how I feel about it. So I'll show you a little bit of the corset and the bloomers in a little bit, but bear with me. So this top piece that you see here, this pink piece, is one piece, and it's basically like a coat, but it's a tulle coat, and it's all glittery. Okay, and it's very cute. It kind of reminds me of the quality of Sock to Kiyomi, this tulle piece here, and I think it's really great material. I think the only way that this thing will tear apart is if you are, you know, trying to break it, but I don't see this falling apart or anything like that on its own. So it's really great quality, and it's basically tied to her by this bow that you see here that I was telling you all about earlier. And then that's one piece. The other piece that she has is the skirt that you see here. So this tulle skirt is basically, let me see how many layers. It's 3 layers. It's this blue overlay here that you see here over this pink. And then we have the pink. And then we have the fishnet underneath. I don't know why. I'm not a huge fan of this fishnet. It kind of feels like it's distracting, kind of like it doesn't belong. I'm just not a fan of it. I wish maybe it would have been some lacing or maybe some other tulle with some glitter on it. I don't know. And then I kind of feel like this middle piece is kind of like plain. I don't know. These are just things I feel, but does it make it does it make it ugly or something that I don't like? No, I just feel maybe we need a little bit more sparkle. I guess I love sparkle too much, so of course I'm going to feel that way, right? So underneath that, this is where I'm going to show you a little bit of her corset. So underneath that, you could kind of see her corset piece here a little bit. The corset itself, it appears to be made out of regular cotton material with some beads in the middle there. Okay, and then it's held in the back by Velcro. And then the bloomer piece that has the garters attached to it. Let me see, are the garters attached to the bloomers? Yes, they are, by buttons. I don't know if you could see that. So the garter piece shorts is great quality as well, and they run down to her socks. Oh, and in the back side of the corset, she does have her little bunny tail. And then she comes with her fitted socks. And then her plastic boots. They're not going to fall off or anything like that. I think they're pretty decent quality. Okay. So besides that, what else does she come with? So she comes with her very cute, one of my favorite pieces actually. This very pretty purse. Look how cute this is. Isn't this flippin' cute? With this very pretty bunny on it and this bow. Like, it is very, very cute. I'm so sorry for the background noise. There's a lot of stuff going on in my background. I have like the ice cream truck. My bird is going crazy. She misses me. She's going wild. So I'm sorry for the noise. Very, very cute. And of course it has this very delicate chain attached to it. And then we have this satin part here to the strap. Just strap side. Very cute but delicate. This little part here feels like it's like a velvety material. This is one of those things, I'm telling you now, from looking at it through time, I could anticipate this kind of the glue coming off. What I would recommend to use if you do decide to get this, just keep it away from like heat or, you know, anywhere that there's a lot of humidity. Miami, right? So this is how it looks like when you put it on. All right, girl, work with me. You got to be a model, girl. So this is how it looks like on. I know, if only you could see it, right? It's cute, right? And so then besides that, let me show you how I put on this headpiece. So if you're just opening her and you're like, how do I put this thing on? I'm going to show you. So don't touch the wig first. Do this first, okay? Just pose the little bands like this upward and start closing it in a little bit like this, right? Then you get your girl. Let's see if I could do this. Then you get your girl and you just push it in a little bit there with the wig. Then you tighten it up. These band parts, you tighten it up a little bit. And just be very careful with your little lump thingy there. Hopefully I don't mess mine up. And then there you go. Ta-da! So this is how she looks like. Okay. And then besides that, she does come with her collector card. Isn't she cute? I think she's very cute. Very girly. And then that's basically it. So before I get to the part where I talk about if you should get her or not, I do want to show you another release that's pretty similar to her that I know some folks may have been wondering if they should get her, if they have the other release, or if they missed out on that release, if they should get her, Evangeline. So without further ado, I introduce to you Pullip IO that I have right here with me. We're hanging out. So here's Pullip IO. So Pullip IO, I just want to say this now in case you were wondering. So Pullip IO is an older release that has now been discontinued. I could confirm with you all, she is not going to be re-released. We were informed that the material used to make her stock is just, they're not going to do it. There's no materials, or they just don't want to do it. So she's not going to be re-released at all. So the only way you could get this one is by hunting her down, and hopefully someone sells her. She's very difficult to come by. She's very rare to come by. So Pullip IO is an older release, and then of course let's compare with our newer one. So what is identical and what is similar? So I'm letting you know this now. The wigs, the wig color, hopefully I could show you this on camera. The wig color, it may not seem like it on camera, but they're basically the same color, the rose gold color. Of course, IO's doesn't look pretty and shiny because, you know, it's been a couple of years. I'm assuming it has something to do with that. But it is basically the same color. It is the same color. Another similarity that we have here is the style. You could see that they both have loose curls, 2 strands of loose curls. Okay, of course the big difference is with Evangeline, she has that bump to the top, but the wig color is the same. Okay, now let's talk about the eye chips and the makeup, the face up. Okay, so the eye chip color is also the same. The only thing that changes is that Pullip IO's eyes are more glittery. They're more on the glittery side, and Evangeline's are a little bit more on the natural side, and she also has that like flower print in her eye. Okay, so the eye color is the same, but the style is a little bit different. Okay, now let's talk about the skin tones. Pullip IO is more on the paler side. Evangeline, which is our newer one that we're talking about today, is on the tanner side. Evangeline definitely has more color to her face. Okay, the color color on the lips as well. Even the style of the lips are also a little bit different. You could see with Evangeline, they're more on the peachy side, as opposed to IO. I would feel they're a little bit more on the nuder. That doesn't make sense. Nuder, nude side. And then with IO, she does have some lines to her lips, and Evangeline doesn't have any of that. No lines or anything like that on her lips. Okay. Let's see what else. And I think that's basically it. I'm actually looking at their skin complexion. Okay, here we go. Wait. The skin. Okay. The skin type is the same. It's just the face up of Evangeline that makes her look a little bit more on the tanner side. But in reality, they're both the same skin color. Okay, but that's it. There's nothing else that's identical, only those little things that I mentioned. So now getting back to if you should get her or not get Evangeline. So if you missed out on Pullip IO and you're looking for an alternative release that's similar, I think Evangeline is your girl to go and get, because there's no other release that I could think of off the top of my head that's really similar to IO. So she's a good alternative. If you already have IO and you're thinking about getting Evangeline, they're two different dolls. So if you're thinking, oh, they're the same, they're not really the same. They're not identical. They're not twins, but they're more like sisters. Let me see what else. If you want to get Evangeline because of the quality of her stock, or because she's cute, or you just like the theme, I think you will overall be very happy, because overall she really is a very pretty and girly release. I think you'll be very happy with her. And what's really cool about this release is that you could style her in two different ways. You could put her, leave her like this as she comes, or you could leave her with her lingerie with that corset and those bloomers that I was mentioning to you all with the garters. So I like releases like that, but I personally don't like dolls on the sexy side. That's just me. I don't know, and maybe it's the field that I'm in. You all probably know what I already do for a living, so that's just me and my preference. But I like her like this, and I'm gonna leave her like this. So I hope you found this review helpful and my rambling helpful, and thank you for watching me, and I will see you all on the next one. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. And I love you all, and stay safe, and please be careful out there, please. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye bye.